Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So, what exactly is the C0221 code telling you? Simply put, your car's brain, the engine control module, or EC, isn't getting a signal from the speed sensor on your front left wheel. Each wheel has a sensor that constantly tells the computer how fast it's spinning. This information is crucial for your abs, traction control, and even your speedometer to work correctly. When that signal goes missing from one wheel, the system logs a fault, turns on that pesky abs warning light on your dash, and stores the C0221 code. Now, let's talk about why this happens. The most common culprit is simply a bad wheel speed sensor. These little guys live in a harsh environment, exposed to water, dirt, and road grime. Over time, they can just fail internally. Another frequent cause is a damaged wire or connector. The wiring harness that runs down to the wheel can get chafed, stretched, or broken. A rock could hit it, or it could get damaged during other repairs like a brake job. Sometimes, the problem isn't even the sensor or the wiring, but the tone ring that toothed or magnetic ring the sensor reads. If the tone ring is cracked, rusty, or packed with grease and metal debris, the sensor can't get a clean reading, which the computer interprets as a missing signal. Alright, so how do you diagnose this? First, a good visual inspection is key. Get the front left corner of the car safely in the air and take the wheel off. Look closely at the wheel speed sensor. Is it physically damaged? Now, trace the wiring harness back from the sensor as far as you can. Look for any signs of breaks, burns, or corrosion in the wires in the connector. Unplug the connector and check for bent or corroded pins. If the wiring looks good, your next step is to inspect the tone ring. This is usually part of the wheel bearing hub assembly or the CV axle. Clean it off with some brake cleaner and a brush. Look for any cracks, missing teeth, or excessive rust buildup that could be blocking the signal. If your visual inspection doesn't reveal the problem, it's time to break out the You can test the sensor itself for resistance. You'll need to look up the specific resistance value for your vehicle. But a reading of Euler infinite resistance usually means the sensor's internal coil is broken. You can also check for voltage at the connector with the key on. You should see a reference voltage coming from the ABS module. If you don't have voltage, the problem is likely upstream in the wiring or the module itself. An even better test is to use a scanner with live data capability. You can watch the wheel speed readings from all 4 sensors as you spin the wheel by hand. If the other 3 show a speed but the front left shows 0, you've confirmed the problem is isolated to that corner. Once you've found the cause, the fix is usually straightforward. If it's a bad sensor, you just unbolt the old one and install the new one. If the wiring is damaged, you can repair the broken wire or replace that section of the harness. If the tone ring is the issue, you'll likely need to replace the component it's part of, which could be the wheel hub assembly or the CV axle. After you've completed the repair, make sure to use your scan tool to clear the C0221 code. Then, take the car for a test drive to ensure the ABS light stays off and the system is functioning correctly. And that's a wrap on diagnosing and fixing the C0221 fault code. It might seem intimidating, but with a logical approach, it's a very manageable repair. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more DIY repair guides. Got any questions? Drop them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.